Hello, my beautiful African people. Welcome back to Hail and Ride YouTube channel. Today we are talking about Candace Owens. Why some Africans love Candace Owens. You know, these few days we have all over the internet, internet space, you see all the news about Candace Owens, how she was fired from her job at Daily Wire, I guess. And, I've watched a lot of videos, people talking about her, but I didn't want to talk about her before, but because I've seen a lot of videos, people, opinions about her, because this individual, she's a stooge. And now people, some of our African people, I saw some of their comments about her, and they give, some of them give reasons why they love this guy, this lady. Most of the reasons they gave, and I'm going to summarize them, is they say he talks the truth. She's a truth teller. And another reason they give is that she is a conservative. So I'm going to take out this point one after the other. Because Candace Owens doesn't deserve any love from Africans or even from black people in general. If you support her, you must you have to examine your position, even if you sympathize with her, because this individual, she is transient in the way she talks about the problems in black community in America. And when she talks about the problems in a black community, she doesn't represent the whole truth. She painted the way her masters wanted her to paint this problem in a black community in America or anywhere. And the way she criticized the community, the black community, and their problems, and she doesn't talk about any other community until recently. And we found out that people have problems in every community in the world. And most of the time, they don't want to talk about it. And because they employed her to talk about bad about black people, black people have problems. That's the truth. They're just like any other group in the world. You get what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that people say they give excuse that she speaks the truth. But she doesn't speak the truth, because even if she's a kind of in support of, it doesn't support Israel or what they fight in Gaza. That's not the truth, because if she's someone that speaks the truth, in the first place, she shouldn't even work with Daily Wire, because Daily Wire they claim to be conservative, but they don't speak the truth most of the time. They just repeat their talking point about, the problem with because the West have politicized, the opinions of people. There's left and, liberals and right, conservative, it's just to, keep repeating this talking point of conservative, and the liberals, what they are doing. But they don't talk about what the conservatives are doing, the bad ones are doing, even their representatives. That's why some of our African people, when they, some of them, because they are be conditioned, and I was one of them, because when I was in Africa, and I remember when George Bush wanted to attack Saddam Hussein. When I was in Africa, I haven't heard from both sides. I was still naive, so I was supporting George Bush. I was sympathizing, not that supporting, because I have nothing to give them, but I was sympathizing with them. I said, look, go ahead and attack Saddam Hussein. He's a bad person. I'm not saying Saddam Hussein is not a bad person, but the stuff is that George Bush that went and attacked Saddam Hussein is a bad person as well, because you can't go and attack someone with a false premise, like, this man have a weapon of mass destruction, and they find out they don't have, the man didn't have, was lying all the time. So, which means they went and attack a country and mess it up for nothing, for lies. You know what I mean? So the same thing, some of our African people should, take it easy with them that are supporting this Candace Owens, because some time will come when they will change their mind, because Candace Owens shouldn't, black people shouldn't support her. Because the truth she is saying, if you are saying the truth, you shouldn't be working with this organization that you worked for, because now when they sack you, you say, now you are free, which means you understand before that you are not free, but you are still there. This, I'm just judging her by her statement that she said she is now free, which means you have been working there because of money, and you know quite well that you are not free when you are working with this organization. Is she not a hypocrite? Is she not a hypocrite? And people are supporting hypocrites. And when they talk about conservative, you know what I mean? Because most of the people in the West that identify themselves as conservative, they are conservative in the mouth, when they speak conservative, but in their heart they are liberal. That's why you cannot trust any of them. It's only in Africa you see that some people are conservative, and they are tested as well. It's not like you are dealing with someone and he pretends to be a conservative, and they find out the person is not even a conservative, just like this Candace. Remember that she started with the Democrat, you know what I mean? And she jumped to, Democrat, they are liberals. And from Democrats, she jumped to conservative, and that's what conservatives do all the time. The so-called conservative in America do all the time. Once somebody is talking, repeating their talking point, they don't care the person's past history. They just, they started to, promote the guy. You know what I mean? When you look at American conservative, who is their leader? Is he not Donald Trump? And look at Donald Trump past anyway. Even up to now, he is not even a conservative. He just have a talking point about conservative, but inside her heart, Donald Trump is a liberal. That's the truth. And this is somebody representing the conservative in America. You know what I mean? And one thing about those black people in America that call themselves conservative, you are just, you are just caught up in this political jargon of conservative and liberal, because you don't know anyone that are conservative. You don't know them. It's just for. If someone says that is conservative or is repeating conservative talking point, it doesn't mean that the person is conservative. Maybe the person is looking for something. That's why he decided to be conservative, so that he or she can get what they want. You know what I mean? So where you find conservative is in go to Uganda, go to Ghana, go to many other African countries, and you'll find people that are conservative, and when they say they're conservative, they mean it. It's not what we see today in the West. They call themselves conservative. They are not conservative. If they are conservative, look at all the Western countries and their extension. Look at how social, you can say they have social conservative. Everything is turning upside down. The liberals have taken over everywhere and they're not fighting back. Because why they're not fighting back? Because these people are not conservative. They're just conservative in mouth, not in their heart. You know what I mean? Because if they're conservative in their heart, the liberals will not take over everywhere. I'm not supporting the liberals. You know, I don't like Democrats in America. You know, I don't like conservative because they're after themselves. You know what I mean? They're not they're not helping any of the black communities in Africa or in America or anywhere. The same thing in UK. You know, we have so-called conservative party. We have Labour Party. You know, they are the same. Just what we have in America is the extension of politics, British politics. That's why conservative Republicans identify as conservative in UK, and the Democrats identify as Labour. You know what I mean? It's just an extension. You know what I mean? And both of them doesn't care about black people. They care about promoting their agenda, and even if Republicans take over in America, it's always about their own. They take care of themselves. You know what I mean? They don't take care of any other people. There's no tangible they're gonna give to it. The same thing with the Labour or conservative in UK. You know what I mean? And those Africans that they stay a bit sleepy. You know, they don't understand this kind of stuff that these people, you are saying, oh, I'm conservative. You know, I used to say that before, but I don't say that anymore. And there's no one, you shouldn't identify yourself as conservative, as liberal, because if you do so, they're going to play you. Is it not the same thing that happens to Candace Owens? I think she says she's conservative, and she's working for conservative. You know, anytime you disagree with them, this conservative, they give you a red card. They don't spare you. That's the problem. They don't spare you at all. They give you a red card immediately, because if they say, if this is like freedom of speech, you should be able to disagree with someone and still, cooperate with people, work with the person. But these people, you don't disagree with them. You immediately disagree with them, that's it. Especially conservative and the Republicans and the Democrats in America. You have to maintain their talking point. And anyone or any black people working with these people, you have to maintain it. Anytime you disagree with them, you're not yourself. You know what I mean? So Candace Owens is not a good person. Naturally, she's a bad person, in my own opinion. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the like button. I'm your brother, the mood. Peace.